Welcome to the second installment of Behind the Scenes, all about the organ. I wanted to tell you a little bit about the history of the organ to what we have present day organ. So the original organs, the first organs, which were built and invented over 700 years or more ago, so they had to have a person to pump the air to go through the bellows. Even if you had an organ in your house, you would have to have a member of your family who was pumping the organ while you played. You may have even seen a pump organ where a person had to use their foot to pump the air through the organ pipes. This organ that we have is an electronic pipe organ. Now the original organs, when you pressed a key, it would actually have a tracker that would release the bottom of the pipe so the air could pass through it. So every key was directly connected to the pipe. So the pipes had to be very close to the organ. But with this type of organ, the electronic organ, it sends an electric signal to that pipe so that it will automatically open and release the air through the correct pipe. Our organ has two chambers. And last week we talked a little bit about the different instruments we have on the organ. The primary instruments for the organ are the flutes. In fact, most organs are, if you don't have some of the extra instruments that we have, will only have flutes. But the flutes are our exposed instruments here in our sanctuary. You're going to hear some. Let me play the ones to my right. We also have two chambers behind these pipes, and our choir pipes, which is the lower manual. These instruments are all housed behind these pipes. So that would be our crumb horn. Several different reeds. We also have a flute. Very mellow sound. And then to my left is where this manual's instruments are stored. And we have strings, which I talked a little bit about last week. Now you might wonder how a string instrument is played on an organ, but it has to do with the shape of the pipe and the way the sound is produced passing through the pipe. We also have our trumpet, our brass instrument, and you're going to hear that in our hymn this Sunday. And all of that is housed here to our left. Now, there are some extra buttons up here. These are called couplers. So a coupler will allow me to take, if I want to play everything on the grate, but I want to add a trumpet to that. My trumpet is played up here, but I want to add it to the grate manual, so I can use this coupler here that says swell to grate, and watch how I will hear the trumpet on there. So I can add it as an 8-foot, I can add it as a 4-foot, or I can add it as a 16-foot, or all three. The same is true for choir. I can add any of my reeds to my grate manual. So that's my flutes back again on the grate manual. If I use my choir to grate coupler, I now hear those reeds on the grate manual. Again with the 16, 8, and 4-foot. Down here where my feet are, every manual has memory. So if I want to preset, like for the hymns that we do on Sunday, I have preset various sounds. And so it's easy for me to go from one sound to another sound just by using these memories. Each manual has its own set of memories. The pedal also has a set of memories. That we have on our organ, and not many organs have this pipe, but it's a 32-foot. So I'm going to start high and let you hear what it sounds like to go from high to low. Still a very low note. So that's really the lowest note we have on our organ. I hope you've enjoyed learning a little bit more about our organ and knowing that we don't have to hire someone to pump the bellows so that we can have it each Sunday.